Hello, everyone. This is George Diaz, and I'm here with Eamon Hitme. We're both with Larry Jacob Internet Marketing, and we're going to be talking about membership and online sites, particularly BuddyBoss and LearnDash sites, and mobile apps. We've been building these membership and online course sites for a very long time, and over the last year or so, we've gotten into the mobile app space because the tools are there, which make for, I'd like to say, affordable solutions. And we want to talk about how you can make that a good part of your offering to your clients. So, Eamon, thanks for joining us. I know that, we're both busy and you're busy building stuff. I'm busy building and selling and marketing stuff. So let's kind of get started here. So we've got one client, and we do have some case studies that we can kind of point out. We wanted to start off with skill systems because the team and we built a custom app. It's not a very complicated app, but we took a LearnDash sites, and these are tools that people that have used that course can use to learn the material better or to use it in practice, right?
Exactly, yes. And as you know, George, a lot of people work on their phone more than they work on their laptop.
Uh,
So, a skill system, they needed some resources to be available, like always in like the phone of their user, and to have a way to like extend their function that they have in their web platform to the app. So, basically, in the skill system app, we worked in using a Flutter. Flutter is a way to develop app that is pretty modern and easy to
Yeah, and,
like.
and it's spelled FLU, right? Flutter.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
FLU and double T.
Yeah, and then so just to give you an idea of the how it's set up. So think of a LearnDash course. It's a LearnDash course with course one and course two. It's about 8 to 12 lessons a piece, and it's teaching people how to deal with mentally disabled people that are emotionally unstable, and how do you deal with that environment. So after you go through the course, you've learned it right on the surface, but now you need to put it into practice, and you're not going to be running around with your laptop with your notes. So what the client wanted was, how can I have something that I can give everybody on their phone so that they can, okay, how do I practice this day to day, right?
Exactly, yes. So for the skill system app, we had three major section. The first one, it was related to the resources. So it displayed all like the information about the skills that they need in day per day basis. And the second feature was related to like the quiz part, and it was a pretty gamified. So it's like a game that they play like every day or every like once to once, and they can like measure their anxiety, they can measure like their knowledge on the skill system like program. And the section number three, it was related to generating a PDF file that resume their stage and resume their their knowledge on this part. So they have a bunch of questions that they answer, and after that they can generate a PDF and send it to their coach.
So three sections. And again, I'm going to reference links to the case studies, because I think if you see this, it'll come up better. We figured we'd do it in two separate ways, where this one we talk about it, and then you can go somewhere else to learn more about the specifics. But um, the skill systems is very poster driven. So there are posters for each of these different sections that show you how it works. So the app, one part is just a bunch of easy ways to navigate through these posters. And the posters, if you've been through the skill systems, you'll recognize these posters right away because they're used interchangeably. But you don't want to have to go back to the course to see the posters. So this is a very easy way for you to get right to, level 3 or level 7 or level 10. Now, the quizzing I thought was really innovative, because what Julie's the owner of the site, she wanted to make it really easy for people to quiz themselves. So it's got a timer and you're answering a lot of questions. And the whole point is to do it faster and faster and faster so that it becomes second nature, right? And then,
Exactly. It's like you want to be a better version of yourself on this program. So if the first time you have like the reflex to answer all the question in 5 minutes, the next time you want to have like a better record and to do it in 3 minutes, for example.
right.
And this help you to memorize the skill that you need in your daily life.
Yeah, so it really is interesting. And then, we've got a little train track and, you get different badges for moving along the train track and eventually you can get more of them. But the whole point is to just kind of try to make this second nature. So eventually you don't even need you don't need the app itself because it's already kind of ingrained in your head, right? Now,
True.
explain the third one. So the third one is so that I can, what is dig into the areas where I'm weak. And then this helps us see, here's how I can coach myself, or is it for coaching someone else?
So basically, it's an exercise that your coach asks you to do. So it's like a small exam or like a small quiz where you answer like a question to know better your weakness and to know better like what you need to do in the future to improve yourself. So you have like those questions, those checkbox and everything. And when you finish, it generates like a PDF. It's like the reports about yourself.
Okay, and then I can use that to learn in the areas where I'm weak, right?
Exactly, yes. So it give you like a little bit of information, statistic, and everything. It's like a report. So you share it with your coach, so he have more information about you, and you keep it for yourself to like know what you need to do for the future.
Gotcha, gotcha. Now, so this is one type of app, and I want to say it's a little bit different than what we typically expect because, okay, so this is a website we built. It's built with WordPress. We have LearnDash. We're using Memberium and Keep in the background to manage access. And you have this, you log in, you pay for it, you're subscribed for a year, sometimes more. And when I'm done, I've learned something. I've gone through a course. So this app then is available for free to anybody, right? Because anybody can go to the Apple or to the Android Google store and download it. So it's not something that's being charged for, but by itself, the app doesn't do anything, right? It only within the context of someone that's learned the skill systems would this app be beneficial. So I just want to say this is a complementary app that we built for them. It doesn't require you to log in. It's not integrated. It's not a single sign-on, but it's a complementary app that works with it. When you're logged into the app, we do have the icons for downloading the apps either on Apple or on Google, so that once people are farther along, the site actually encourages them, hey, you really ought to download the app, right? So that's one way that we've started building apps for our clients.
Yes, it's
Now,
more like a tool for like the program. So you have all the program and all like the dynamic and interactive parts in the website, but you have your free app as a tool for your user to like use it to learn more or like to test themselves or like to have an idea about what their weaknesses. So
yeah,
in
so
this
it
case, it's not. Mhm.
yeah, so it reinforces the learning, right? Right.
Exactly.
So now years back, this is going back 4 or 5 years, BuddyBoss came out with BuddyBoss App. We because it's a great way to take your existing WordPress site and make the equivalent mobile app. This was very interesting to us as a business because it was a way to really expand, the online course sites that we were building in a way that doesn't require very expensive mobile app development. So we've been watching this very, very well. Now, I want to say like 18 months ago, we started to add this to our practice. We thought the tool was mature enough, it worked well enough. for us to use it with our clients. Now, this literally allows you to take LearnDash and BuddyBoss and make it available on your phone, right?
Exactly. So they did like a great job on like developing the BuddyBoss app. Now they have a version that's it's working perfectly, and they already understand that the app market is bigger than the web market. So a lot of people want their resources and their community to be available on their phone. It make the interaction and like your platform more dynamic. So it's the next step for an owner of a project that is related to a BuddyBoss website or a LearnDash website. And with the BuddyBoss app, you have the ability to create a version linked to your website. So it's basically the same. It's like LinkedIn, it's like Facebook, the big company, how they handle those kind of stuff. So you have the same database, same user, the same information, LearnDash courses available on your phone. And honestly, like the display and the user experience is pretty great for the component related to the LearnDash and the BuddyBoss like components.
Right, right. So the one thing is I have one website, I update the content there, and it makes it available on two platforms. The other benefit is if I'm on my laptop and I also use my phone, I can come up and let's say go through lesson 1, 2, and 3, the LearnDash progress indicators go down. And then if I log in on my phone, I will see the exact same progress. So whether I'm using the phone or I'm using my laptop, it keeps everything synchronized. The same is true with BuddyBoss functions. If I'm in a conversation with someone else in the BuddyBoss community, that same conversation is available on my phone. So they've done a really good job of amplifying what you would have on your WordPress site in mobile, right?
Exactly. And also,
Now,
like the performance part, for example, normally, like having an application in this size will be like difficult to maintain, difficult to have like the updates, difficult to have it like fast. And in this case, they did a great job on this part. The app is like very fast, the performance is good, and the maintenance of it is pretty easy because if you maintain your website and you update your plugin, it's pretty straightforward to launch a new like update or like a new version of your app inside like the WordPress environment.
okay, now the shortcomings. So the BuddyBoss app has a thing called web fallback. Is that the right way to?
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, a web fallback, it's opening like a view from a browser inside the app. So basically, when I click on a post link or I click on like a page that is created with Elementor or it's not BuddyBoss or LearnDash components, basically the app opens, but it's in a reality, it's not native. It's like openness from a navigator. You still
Yeah,
in
so
the app.
right, so when you click on it, it opens up another window
Exactly.
on your phone, right? And if you were to kind of do this on the phone, you would see that it's multiple windows. One is the BuddyBoss app, that's your app, and then another one would be the web stuff. So for example, if I create blogs, if I create other types of content on your WordPress site, it works within that environment, but it's implemented as what they call a web fallback. So it's not 100% integrated, which for a lot of people works just fine. I mean, we have several clients that we've done that for, and they're very happy with how that performs, right?
Exactly, yes. It's a little bit slower than a native like a page or like a native function, but it work if like your website is responsive, it work good enough for like a first version.
Sure, sure. So, you know, we already talked about a custom web app, and we're using Flutter to do some of that development. We have the BuddyBoss app, which is a great way to take your existing LearnDash and BuddyBoss site and make it available as an app. Now, there are tools, and we've experimented with different tools, but we've found very good ways to take those web fallback features and bring them into the BuddyBoss world.
Exactly.
And as a matter of fact, we're working on 2 of them right now. We've worked on several other ones, but to talk a little bit about how that process works.
Okay, so basically the creation of like a native page using just BuddyBoss, it's pretty limited. You have like limited blocks, and with or using those blocks, it give you like a number of templates that you can use and to like map it with a post, map it with like a post type. It can be an event, it can be a listing, it can be anything or like a page, and have like a React Native design showing in your app.
Okay,
Speed
and
is
then
better.
by the way, now specifically, he's talking about a tool called Blockly, Blockli, Blockly. That's the way they named it. We didn't make that up. So, you know, he's referring to, you know, the React and it's a technology, but it provides you with a number of templates, right?
Exactly. So Blockly did a great job on like making the development in a BuddyBoss app easier. So they have, for example, the Blockly stories. It work like the Instagram stories. You open it, it's open like a short video, and the display of it or the user experience is great. They have the Blockly streamer. So the Blockly streamer, if you have like a video like a library where you have lots of video that you share with your user, uh, using like this feature, it will make it very user friendly and like with a great like interface. And other of that, they have like Blockly cards, Blockly posts, and all of those. It's a number of templates that you can map with like a post type and have it user friendly and create like a BuddyBoss app page that it's native, displaying those designs.
Right. And then this is still working off of your WordPress site. So now,
Exactly.
like, let's say I have a library of videos and now I added 5 more videos in a new category. When I republish the app, it'll grab the additional content, right? Or do I
Exactly.
even have to republish, or is it just when I add the content, it shows up on the app?
No, when you do the mapping between like a block and like a post type, if you add another post type, it's already, it's like automated. It's already understand that there is a new post and it's added. It's adding like the post into the app directly, so
So
you don't need
you
to publish 2 times.
right, so you manage the app the same way you would manage your WordPress site, which is really cool.
Exactly, it's make like the maintenance of it and like the scaling of it very easy. You don't need like to publish in 2 separate place and maintain 2 like project. You have just one project centralized in your WordPress website, and the app just came along with it.
Yeah. Now, the nice thing about this, I mean, because of the way we work with our clients, most clients come to us because they're interested in getting help with LearnDash or BuddyBoss. So the BuddyBoss app is an addition to that. But the nice thing about this is if you want to go straight to mobile and your requirements fit into this learning sort of thinking, into the community features of BuddyBoss, you've got a great way to go straight into a mobile app without even having to deal with having a website. You would still be managing the content via the website as an administrator, but from the outside, you'd be looking at, you know, the world only sees the mobile section, right?
True, yeah. And it's easier and cheaper because like to redevelop all those feature and to have like a great user experience, it take like a lot of research, a lot of designing, a lot of like developing, and to do it from scratch it will come very costly. But going with BuddyBoss app, it's you take like all the experience that they have like in years of development, years of like talking with clients and understanding the need and the market, and you just deploy it.
Yeah. So again, it's a very different way of thinking about building a mobile app. But because of all this infrastructure that came because there is this, you know, WordPress platform, you get a lot of stuff that you wouldn't otherwise get. Again, assuming that living within the, you know, how LearnDash courses work and the BuddyBoss functions, services what you're trying to accomplish with that. So, you know, I want to end it there. We're going to be publishing additional ones of these, giving tours of some of these apps so that we can give you an idea of how these apps look, how they function, what sort of features they can provide, you know, as a way for you to kind of start thinking about what is it you need, and how is it that these, you know, these technologies can work for you. So, Eamon, thanks for joining me on this. Yeah,
Thank you, Josh.
he's our gearhead CTO guy that knows more technology than I do, but want to make sure that you know, we get this information out to you. So, hey, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Josh.